Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Denise here, and this is Aurora, aka China.
Her cousin?
My cousin, which I told you guys that I was going to be doing makeup looks on. Luckily, she is one of my first guests ever on my channel. How exciting! Yay! I am actually I'm doing this the same day I did the intro video for my channel. So this is why my face is still the same one, same makeup look. And I'm actually going to recreate this look on her. So just stay tuned with me. We're going to do a little Q&A, getting to know her a little bit, getting to know myself. Kind of like 20 questions. We'll make it fun. So we're going to use today the Morphe and James Charles palette. All the looks that I use, all the colors that I used on my eyeshadow were from this palette. As well as the brushes we'll be using from the James Charles collection as well. And let's get started with your brows. We use the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown for your brows. And we will oh, let me actually put some primer on you. So this primer, I go through several different primers, but we're going to use Bougie Kylie primer. Oh, sister, I should have clipped your hair. Oh, where's my mustache? Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want me to clip my hair?
I think so. I think we're gonna have you clip your hair. Okay, so first question, tell us a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
I just turned 20.
Yay! When did you turn
October
20?
12th. So like 3 weeks ago, about to be a month.
Yeah.
Turned 12.
How do you feel turning 20?
The same, because I still can't get a clothes.
It's okay. The day, especially this year has gone by so fast that your birthday next year is gonna be like every time soon. I know. I hope things actually get better. I know in some places they're like locked down again.
Mm.
Oh, because we were planning a trip to
England,
London.
for February.
Anywhere, like literally the UK and Europe.
Just out of here.
And we heard that they were on lockdown again, and we're just like, So much for trying to plan a trip. So what are you majoring in?
Psychology. But I kind of want to change it to social worker.
To sociology?
Mm-hmm. Just something with kids in general.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
I just honestly like kids better than adults.
You like working with children in general.
Mm-hmm.
So you like children.
Mm-hmm.
I personally don't like to use Hella product. Hella. That's how you know I'm from the Bay. I don't like to use a lot of product on the brow. Just especially when you have like a natural full brow. You kind of just outline it and fill in the blank spaces that they have where a lot of hair doesn't grow. Because you naturally have the shape, and especially you just got your brows done. So they look really good. You don't really need a lot.
Thanks.
I remember there was like a stage where like there was like those brows, ¿cómo se llama? There was like these different phases of brows. I remember in high school, brows were not a thing until like probably my senior year. Till my senior year, the whole filling in the brow was a thing. And then, I mean, keep in mind, I would never do my makeup in high school. I didn't know how to do my makeup in high school. I learned how to do my makeup through YouTube. I would always hit up my friend Crystal Medina. Shout out to you, girl. Because she would always like glam me up for for my senior portraits. She did my makeup. She did my makeup for my family pictures that we took. For Angel's Primera Comunión, she did my makeup. So
it was nice.
Yeah, she's been doing my makeup for a very long time now. And she always does a good job. And, like, I didn't know how to do makeup. And I remember, like, she always knew how to do makeup, like, from such a young age. And, like, she was just one of them talented girls that knew how to glam people up. And I learned through YouTube. Because, I don't know, it's funny because I would buy all this makeup shit, and I didn't even know how to do my makeup. So, I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn. I was so determined to learn.
And you learned.
And I learned. So, I still get shy. Like, I don't do it professionally. Like, oh yeah, let me start a makeup page and start doing girls' makeup. Like, no, I'm so shy. I feel like I'm not as confident in my work as I should be. But because, I know people are picky and, you know, people's comments hurt and I don't know, I'm just so sensitive. So I only do it on people that I actually know. I've done it on you guys plenty of times. I've done it on you and Consuelo so many times.
Your sister.
I did it on my... When did I... Oh,
for
yeah.
Fabian's party.
Yeah, I did my sister's makeup.
So nice.
I've done my sister's makeup a couple times. I actually have to... Whenever I,
Let's wake her up right now.
Yeah, no, she's... I have to... I do her makeup every now and then.
I'm always here. I basically live here too.
Aurora's been at my house. Okay, today is Sunday. The
8th.
November 8th. And she's been at my house since Friday.
I broke into her house.
She broke into my house. And I came into my house and she was already in here. So, I got it locked up good. So, I mean, yeah, she lives in, like,
Oakland.
Deep Oakland. Does he not know you're spinning over? To Consuelo, how we didn't, how you guys both attend Holy Names.
Mm-hmm.
The Holy Names University. But before attending the school, you guys didn't even know each other like that. Related. Yeah.
Didn't know we existed. It's funny because I knew that she had a friend that we had in common on Instagram. That I would see that she would post that she was going to Holy Names, right? And I kept on telling her, dude, like,
friend.
I was like, dude, tell your friend, like, to see if we can, like, meet up or something before we start the school, you know, so we can at least know each other. She would be like, yeah. And then the time we actually met, we went to the movies. And then she's like, oh, you guys are cousins. We're like, what?
Yeah, so this whole time she's referring to my friend. It's actually her cousin, too. But we just, I know of her and her family. Consuelo was a little different because it was only just me and Consuelo. Like, she only thought that I was, like, the only family that she had from my Castellano side. So, she actually ended up meeting her, and now we're just an inseparable trio. We went to our first Happy Meal together. And it was like, and ever since then, she's been partying with me. Ever since then. This was like 3 years ago. And I wasn't as close with her.
We just knew we were related, but it's not like, oh, like, we would go to her house when we would go to each other's houses when we were, like, younger, but we never had that, like, connection. Like, it all started, when did it start? I really forgot how we...
That Happy Meal was in April of, like, 2017.
No, because 2017 is when my brother passed away. And I wouldn't party.
So then 2018?
2018. Yes, it was when I graduated. It was when I graduated.
And her literally. And it's funny because her friends, like... I don't know. I just have this thing of accepting everybody on Instagram. And, And I would be like, when she would introduce me, she would be like, oh, this is my cousin. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And they would be like, oh, I have you on Instagram. And I'm like, oh. I'm like, I don't even know your name. But I was like, oh, cool. And I would like search up their Instagram right away just to make sure that they were actually like, that I actually had them on Instagram. And I did. I would have them on Instagram. That happened to me 3 times. And it's funny because they know, basically people who know of me know me because my brother has a high reputation out in these streets.
Very high.
In these streets, and everybody just knows of him, so there's no way you don't know of him. And then they're like, oh yeah, that's his sister. And then same with her, like since I live in this part of, I don't live in Oakland, like everybody from Oakland knows her, and it's just like, I don't know,
She's known through us.
We're just all known, and if you see her, you're gonna see me, and if you see me, you're gonna see her. Okay, so China is the type of person that I can go to for
Anything I'm down with.
she's super down. She's like super down, and her life is much more interesting than mine. So China, are you like seeing anybody? Are you single? Or is it too complicated?
It is not complicated.
Excuse my neighbors.
It is not complicated at all because I am not in a committed relationship.
Anyways, we will be linking down her Instagram and all her social media down below. So if anybody out there wants to go ahead and say hello.
Ooh, a fun fact. I love scary shit.
Oh my god,
Love
yes.
scary
This
shit.
girl is like,
I've gone to places I shouldn't fucking go to.
and in Mexico.
In Mexico,
Everything is just 1,000 more times creepier in Mexico. But she has stories. Go ahead and tell us a story.
Which one?
Uh,
Okay, let me start. So I've always been like a paranormal fan or whatever. And where I live, it's an apartment, but we would always hear shit, you know, like it gets to the point where it's like normal for you to hear. But my brother passed away 3 years ago in 2017, and we decided to bury him in Mexico. So in Mexico we have the gavetas. We don't bury them in the ground. It's like they build like a box, I guess you can say, and they push them inside. So my parents built his grave like really nice or whatever. And I remember it was, when was it? I think it was December of that same year, 2017. We were on FaceTime with my mom, and it was me and my aunt. And I was in the front of his grave, and my tia was in the back of the grave showing my mom like this little bird that they had done with the garden. And I had a hoodie. I had a gray hoodie on there, and I remember someone pulled me, and I turned around, and I went off on my tia. I'm like, why you about to pull me? She was like, I'm over here. And I'm like, then what the fuck pulled me? And I started to look around, and no one was there. So I was like, I feel like that was my brother, so I didn't get that creeped out. And then me and my cousin Gilberto from Zapopan, we paid to go to El Panteón de Belén in Guadalajara like at midnight. 11 or midnight.
who does that? Tell me who the heck wants to go to a fucking cemetery at midnight in Mexico. That is just a no. Like there's nothing like good that will come out of that. So anyways, continue your story.
And it was so like, I find it so amazing, but it was just creepy because to get to the bathroom you have to pass all these old graves, and it's like no light, no nothing, so it's just like, oh my god. And then I've gone to El Panteón of our hometown in Mexico at night, Valle de los Muertos. I've gone to an abandoned hacienda where we're from, and it actually came out in the Extra Normal, their TV show or YouTube channel. I don't know what it is. It's on their YouTube. I've gone there. They've locked me inside the house in Mexico from the outside, from the fucking corral, that's how you call it, right? El corral, with like a broom from the outside. And it's like, who the fuck is gonna jump hella high just to lock me inside with a broom? No one. And it's, I don't know, hella shit has happened to me.
I think just a lot of paranormal activity does happen to follow her, but she looks for it as well. Not purposely, but it just happens to, like, she enjoys it so much that now it's like.
Even though I shit my pants sometimes.
Yeah, I remember this one time you called me crying. She will literally call me crying because it's like.
When they locked the fucking bathroom door.
So her bathroom door just locks. Like her bathroom
out
door.
Out of nowhere, and I'm home alone.
Yeah, her bathroom door locks, and it's funny because, like, all of her friends will refuse to, like, not go to her house. Like, not a lot of people have gone to her house because, again, like, she tells them these stories, and they're just like, fuck that shit. Like, no, we're not gonna. I don't know. So our dads literally look like twins.
Legit.
And that's that we're not even related by, like, her dad and my dad are. Her grandma is my dad's first cousin. Same situation, kind of like Consuelo's parents. So my dad is more of her dad's uncle, which makes this girl my niece. But
it's hella funny because it was you, your brother, and me. We're in Mexico. We were on, and then we just started to connect the family tree.
Topic I would love to really talk about, it's how Mexican parents bring trauma to their first generation kids. It's an extreme pressure. I see it in Consuelo, I see it in you. Obviously my sister. It's just so much. Like, it's crazy. Like, how do people.
We basically are parents to children we did not birth.
We wanted to skip a couple parts because we didn't just want to film and just be talking throughout the whole process of her makeup. So we popped some lashes. We did the face, the bronzer, that we baked. We put the blush. She put on the lip gloss. I will just apply some highlight. And we will be finished with this look, and I will go ahead and do a little zoom in on her makeup highlight.
Shout out to Amy Lashes.
Alright guys, we're actually both wearing Amy's lashes, girl. We just fuck with you because your lashes be bomb. My favorite style is Aquarius. I feel like I wear Aquarius all the time. So we are finished with this look. Basically we use the exact same products that we did on my face for this look, except we did it on hers. She's a little she's more on the dark side of the skin tone, so her bronzer we had to switch. We had to switch the bronzers because hers has to be a little bit darker than mine. But everything else is literally the same. Same palette, same lashes, different style. Are you wearing Aquarius?
Same as you.
You're wearing Aquarius? Oh, she's wearing Aquarius as well, so we're both wearing the same lashes by Amy. And yeah, so let me go ahead and we'll do a little zoom in appreciation moment so you guys can appreciate this makeup look. Thank you so much for being on my channel. Thank you for being my very first featured guest and sharing a little bit about yourself, introducing yourself to the viewers. This is not the last time you're going to see her.
Trust me, it's not.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. for this video. Please go ahead and give it a thumbs up.
Turn on
And
your notifications.
turn on your notifications so that way you get notified every time we upload a new video. Thank you guys so much.